A Filipina music composer is now, guess what, an Emmy winner. So Denise Santos bagged the award for Outstanding Music Composition in this year's News and Documentary Emmy Awards for the nature show Primates. And she shares the award with her writing partner, Adam Lukas. Denise joins us now live via Zoom from Los Angeles, California. Hi, Denise. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, how are you so far? I mean, has it actually sunk in that you won this prestigious Emmy Award? You're shaking your head. I mean, you know, Emmys recognizes outstanding achievement in American television. Oh my gosh, how meaningful is this for you?
I'm still processing all of this. I mean, I'm still not over being nominated, actually, and then like having won it. I mean, it's a great feeling. I can definitely feel the support from everyone from back home, everyone that I've worked with in the past, and I have to say it's validating. It's overwhelmingly comforting.
Well, I'm sure, especially with the journey that you have gone through, rediscovering your love for music. But before we get to that, tell us first up about the BBC commissioned show Primates. I mean, what was the show about, and how did you land the project?
So Primates, it's a 3-part nature documentary, so it's 3 episodes. It's really just exploring and diving into the life of primates all over the world. So I got this project through Bleeding Fingers Music, which is a company that's founded by Hunter, Russell Emanuel, and Steve Kofsky. And we were able to get the project through Bleeding Fingers. So it's a collective of young, aspiring composers. I'm so lucky that I get to be part of this whole thing.
I mean, I guess, you know, I like to say this, but you were just at the right place at the right time. Tell us a little bit more about your experience. I mean, scoring for the docu-Primates, how long did it take? Was it so difficult for you? And, you know, we understand that you've also scored for, you know, for TV series and feature films before. I mean, how different are the Primates and, of course, the TV series that you've done?
Well, nature documentaries are, versus fictional shows, the main difference is that there's no these animals, these landscapes. There's no talking. There's no so we really have to focus on what the narration is saying, because you can see a beautiful landscape and score it beautifully, but if you're not listening to the narration, it's actually saying something like, oh, this kind of primate is about to go extinct. So it's like you really have to hone in on what the narration is saying. So basically, really depending on the research that they've done. So that's one of the big differences.
Okay, how long did it take you to do that?
For primates,
yeah.
It was actually a really quick turnaround. I think we only worked on it for about 3 months.
Okay.
And it was right around my wedding day as well. So it was like the most stressful 3 months of my life.
Well, I don't know how you did it, but, you know, an Emmy Award definitely, you know, pays off. You know, or has it helped you being part of this huge music production in the U.S., which is the Bleeding Fingers Music? And for our viewers, it is actually a collective of composers that create film and television scores. You know, that has definitely helped you on your journey, being where you are now, and could possibly catapult you to, you know, future projects and future awards, hopefully.
I hope so, yeah. Well, so prior to joining Bleeding Fingers, I was on my own. I was scoring for about maybe 2 or 3 years. And you're right, it has already catapulted me into being a better musician, a better person, and getting better work as well. It's because there's such a strong community and everyone is so supportive. So everyone is always so generous with resources and feedback, and they understand the psyche of a composer. So they're always like very, just generous with and kind about and gentle about the feedback. So I think being part of this community, once I feel like I've found my people, then I was able to truly become myself. And as a composer, like, I think that's very important, like that you are comfortable with who you are and that you can make risks knowing that you are supported by a group of people.
Well, definitely agree with you there. And not only comfortable, but possibly confident. I mean, it's amazing. You are a homegrown Philippine talent, growing up here in the Philippines, till college, leaving, and finding, your passion and your dreams come true in the U.S. You've done a few films here in the Philippines with Samantha Lee. Now, do you see yourself doing more Filipino projects?
Of course, I will never let that go. I mean, it's just things have slowed down because of the pandemic, but I would never say no to a Filipino-born project. I think that's how I started, and it has a very special place in my heart. So I will always want to keep working on Filipino projects.
There you go, a genuine Filipina at heart. Once again, I wish we had more time, but for now, just congratulations again to you, Denise, and of course, best of luck to you. For our viewers, that was Emmy Award-winning Filipino composer Denise Santos.